begins. Give a big hand for D-2, please. Oh, bad start, huh? All right, guys. What a lovely crowd we got here. Yeah, I'm Chinese. 中国人 Chinese, give me a cheer. Yeah. Right, foreigners, 外国人, huh? 外国人, give me a cheer here. Give me a cheer if you're here for comedy. Give me a cheer if you're here to practice English listening. Nobody, really? Not a lot of people will be doing that. All right. Right, recently I found out my neighbor couple enjoy having sex while being watched secretly. The Pope has a Twitter account. If the Buddha has a Twitter account, it would be like, where are my followers in China? All right, it probably didn't like that. Do you like a joke about the politics of China? Ooh, no, right. Okay, I'm gonna tell that anyway. I quit smoking. I'm gonna quit for 2 terms, with each term being 5 years. I'm gonna quit forever. Okay, probably not. Okay, I'm from Beijing. It's good to be here. It's good to be in Wuhan. It's good to see people's faces. In Beijing, the pollution is so bad that when I don't have a gas mask, I will keep smoking cigarette using the cigarette butt to block the pollution. But Wuhan, this place I came here once, it's crazy. When I came here, you know, the driver, when they see people crossing the street, they don't actually stop the car. Instead, they speed up the car. That's it, they see a green light with 3 seconds left. And I was there, I was like, how do I cross the road? Then I bought a wheelchair, pretending that I'm disabled, hoping that I'm gonna work this out and the car's gonna slow down. They didn't, man. I was in the middle of the road and the car just speed up towards me and I jumped out of my wheelchair and ran to the other side. The driver, he stopped the car. He walked out and he said to me, "Hey man, you should thank me, it's a miracle, you get back to normal again." Right, yeah, thank you. In Beijing, I also have road rage, but I don't own a car, obviously. I ride a scooter. I like to swear at people who disobey traffic laws in Chinese, but they will swear back at me, which makes me look rather uncivilized. So to change that, I decided to swear in English. One day I was driving forward on my scooter when an Audi turned right and just about hit me. And I stopped and shouted, "You goddamn motherfucker!" And the Audi stopped. A tall, strong man came out. He shut the door, he walked towards me, he put his hand in his pocket, took out his phone and added me on WeChat because my English is so good. He wanted me to be his son's English teacher. I actually did quit smoking. I quit smoking because I learned a theory by Sigmund Freud, said that when we are smoking, we are imitating the action of sucking our mother's nipples. You know that, sir? So I quit smoking, replacing it with sucking my mother's nipples. I started to practice meditation last year. I know I don't look like someone who has a lot of inner peace, but surprise, I ran into a problem. I was living with my girlfriend, and I like to meditate the first thing in the morning while she was still sleeping, but I don't want to be disturbed. So I would light up 3 candles in the bedroom before meditation and blow them off after I finish, which means if she wakes up, finding out that the candles are still on, she couldn't come outside. One day I was really focused on something, and I meditated for way too long, and the candles burnt out all the oxygen in the bedroom, and she died. After meditation, I opened the door, I saw what happened, and I said, meditation worked. Okay, right, a lot of foreigners here. I used to live abroad too. I know what it's like to pretend to understand what the taxi drivers are saying. You know, but unlike you guys, I went to a country that's in complete mess. The taxi drivers there are all like Yeah, Pakistan and China, we are good friends, you know. As you can tell, I went to the UK well, I went there to study drama. Bad choice. You can see the problem. I asked myself, who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be Hamlet? No. If I were Hamlet, Marcellus would go, something is rotten in the state of Denmark. And Horace would go, yes, yeah man, some Chinese guy just took over it. For him, to be is a way to swear. I asked myself, am I gonna be Romeo? No, if I'm Romeo, the balcony scene would be like, hey Juliet, do you know how Marco Polo turned baozi into pizza? Am I gonna be Oedipus? If I were Oedipus, Oedipus complex would be more complex. Right, so, but now my girlfriend, she's in the UK. We are in a long-distance relationship, and one thing that I will do will upset her, which is to fall asleep early, because if I do that, the next day she's gonna call me asking me why didn't I get in touch with her last night, who was I with, and what was I doing, and I have to spend a lot of time explaining to her. So I try not to do that, but it's hard because you know how men always fall asleep right after sex. So that's very bad. Raise your hand if you bought condom in the last week. Nobody? Last month? Boy, life in Wuhan must be boring, huh? I just learned that condom is named after its inventor, Dr. Joseph Condom. Anyone here called Condom? No? If someone has a family named Condom, that's a contradiction in itself if you think about it. I once had a performance-enhancing condom. That has a liquid outside to stimulate the woman's part, and liquid inside to make the man's part numb. Unfortunately, I got overexcited and wore it inside out. I never got the courage just to go to a convenience store and just buy condom. I would buy some random stuff and slip my condoms in. Normally worked, until one time, the shop assistant looked at me straight in the eye, looked down and saw what I bought. So I got 1 box of condoms, 1 pack of bananas, 1 Vaseline hand cream, and a GQ magazine. Bad combination that is. I got a brother and a sister. You know, my brother has 6 fingers. But don't worry about him. He's doing very well. He's a guitar player. My sister has 4 fingers. She's a bass player. Under family pressure, I'm working on inventing an instrument with 5 strings. What? Okay, thank you for that. That's a lot of beer. Do you want a sip? Yeah, Chinese. Yeah, okay. Cheers. You're Chinese too? The way you drink is like North Korean. Thank you, man. Cheers, everybody. Yay! Where was I? All right. Do you want to come here to tell a few jokes? No. All right. I got a little brother too, but do you know in China we had this tradition in Chinese New Year to put 1 coin in a dumpling, and whoever eats that dumpling will be blessed with great fortune. One year, we were taught with a valuable lesson that money can be evil when that coin choked my little brother to death. Later that year, in Tom Sweeping Festival, we got taught with another valuable lesson that superstitions can be wrong when we forgot to burn him money. That's not working. Okay, this year in Tom Sweeping Festival, I went to my grandpa's home. I saw his ghost. I asked Grandpa what it's like to be a ghost. He said, it's boring to be a ghost. I wish I was dead. And people ask me, a lot of friends ask me if I get laid doing comedy, if I have any groupies. Once I did a show, and on stage I could see there's a lovely lady in the audience. Trust me, if you're here, you can see who's the more beautiful looking ones. Right, probably not relevant to the audience tonight, but she's a very good-looking Chinese woman, older than me, I think, but very charming, the MILF type. After the show, she came to talk to me. I got really excited, and she added me on WeChat. turned out she wanted me to be her son's English teacher. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you very much, and let's get back to your host. That's it.